As I told you, I study at New University of Lisbon, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, or how locals call it, Universidade NOVA de Lisboa, Faculdade de Ciências, Sociais e Humanas. Please don't hate me if I said that wrong. Anyway, I ended up here with the help of my incredible master program, Comparative Social Research at Higher School of Economics back in Moscow, and Erasmus program. So in October, I applied for a scholarship at NOVA, and in November, I already got accepted here at NOVA for the second semester. Right now, I'm showing off the campus of the faculty, but to make it easier, let's just go to the map first. Okay, you might think, seriously? 5 buildings for one faculty? But in fact, the buildings are not too big, and for example, most of B2 is occupied by the computer class and the bookshop, and half of Tower B, if not more, is occupied by the administrative staff and student facilities. Let's start with the B1. So, overall, I'm taking 3 courses: British Cultural Identities, North American Literature, and Portuguese language course. In this room, on Saturday mornings, I have British Identities. But that's not the reason I brought you here. This building is probably my favorite because it has this amazing big hall with a beautiful terrace. Just look at those orange trees. It's usually packed here, but because the video of this hall I took on a Saturday, there is nobody here now. Now let's proceed to B2. Here I have Portuguese classes 2 times a week. I already mentioned this building when we were looking at the map. It's the one with computer class and a bookshop. Oh, there it is. So there are no classrooms downstairs, only upstairs. And here is the computer class. Here, take a glimpse. There's help desk here as well, so if you have a problem, there's usually someone like this guy to help you out. Now we proceed to building A, where I have North American Literature. Okay, so the naming of the rooms here is really strange. Here you have on the first floor 0, 3, 4, etc. Yeah, see that? And in the previous building they had 0.03, 2, 1, etc. It was very confusing for me at first. Now let's go to the biggest building on campus, Tower B. Oh, by the way, did you see that fancy coffee machine in the previous building? That's right, they have public Nespressos. And it's cheap as well, only 55 cents. But anyway, while we're walking towards this big tower in front of us, you can actually see the campus. There is a cafe with really good pastry. In fact, let's come a little closer. So, yep, there is a terrace and a cafe. We would go there for chocolate croissants with galão, which is Portuguese for coffee with milk. There is also a bank on campus. There it is, behind the tree, the red one, which is nice to have on the one hand, but on the other, it's a pain in the ass to open an account there. Now we are finally entering Tower B. It is the main building on campus and the highest one. It has 7 floors and most of them are occupied by auditoriums or by the administrative staff. On the first floor there is the canteen and the copy print. Let me show you the last one. To reach the copy place, you need to go through some kind of a student leisure room. There are sofas, table tennis, a TV, and many other things. I personally don't like it because the sofas are dirty and it smells like a hotel room where smoking is allowed. And the Nova Copy here is a place where you can scan, print, or copy your documents or go to get the texts for your classes which are not in open access. Be prepared to pay 5 cents per page. And the final place worth mentioning, obviously, the canteen. So here, instead of one line with a variety of foods, you have 3, where in one line the food is all the same. Here are 2, and in the next hall there is 1 more. Yes, here it is. And there is a buffet with pastry, sandwiches, and coffee. The principle used here is that you have a fixed meal which costs €265 and includes a bowl of soup, main course, salad, a drink, and a dessert. The main course is some kind of meat with rice and or potatoes, but it seems to me that this land is vegetarian. The dessert is usually some kind of yellow cream or chocolate mousse, but both of them are nasty. The portions are quite big for this price though. And here is another hall, a smaller and a brighter one. This is actually where we had our welcome party, which I'll tell you about next.